Okay. Alright, good evening. Trying the game again with, sure, Tesla's okay. New World. With what I've seen last time. I just learned that apparently you can... need to hold... Why is it... Did I not turn the sound down? I did. Apparently... It does not retain that. Okay. So... Is there actually just... There's none under the button. You need to delete the zone. Remove. Oh, cancel. So, what is this? This is basically like a... little city builder. And also priority settings. Farming and harvesting. You do the transport. You, for now, do the mining, I guess. Then have a little storage zone, like here. Not there though. No offensive structure, there's no light source. Yes, I'm aware. Can I already unlock tech? No. So what is this basically? This is basically a side-scrolling little, not city builder, because I don't think you build a city. I think the more correct term would be like... What would it be actually? Not entirely sure what I'd call that. Not city builder, like base builder, and then you have defense situations basically. And you have a roguelike map where you go forward. And when is the next storm? It tells me, I believe. Yeah, that's fine. Last time I did not do so well. Specifically, I died relatively early on. Build a ladder down to here. And also mine this entire thing. We do have various resources. We have mainly wood. Like, I'm pretty sure most of our stuff is gonna be made out of wood. You can build different houses, production sites, and, well, storage. Which is probably what I want to do first. 6x5. You cannot build over the core, which is a bit sad. Also, how... This is... Haven't played this in a while. You're 9x6, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13, meaning that if I put a 6x5 and a 7x7, that should cover the entire area. I think. 7x7 and then a 6x5, yeah, that does cover the entire area. All of the buildings have basically capacity or bearing capacity, which you can then use to, well, build other buildings on top, if you have enough resources to do so. We do have various torches. Oh yeah, I can only build those inside. Cannot be built outside. That is actually nice that it says that now, because it didn't used to. Didn't used to say that. I hope we get someone building those soon. Alright, we're harvesting right now. Otherwise, I think there is some RimWorld influence, obviously, with the various zones, which I think was first done by RimWorld. I don't I don't think I want those. You have to feed your golems. The way you get golems is a bit different from most of the other games that I know, in that you basically harvest souls of enemies and then force them to serve you. Which is always kinda neat. No support, no support. Yeah, we need to build down there first. Wooden house, you are done. Wooden house. Then there is a wide and a wooden hut. I'm gonna think. This is 9x6 and this is 5x4. Meaning that it does not fit entirely. Because it's 13, so I'd have to do like a 7x7 and a 6x5. You get different buildings later on. Factory, which I have to say I really like that you can see everything from the get-go and also what it does. So you get like wooden buildings, stone buildings, concrete buildings, and then later I think you get here, metal. Steel buildings and then metal buildings, which technically I think steel is a metal, but whatever. You have only a little bit of time at every stage, because after a while the storm will appear, and the storm kills you. Relatively quickly, I am pretty sure. Like, literally, you cannot live in it quickly. I do hope our boy is gonna go. I'm gonna just actually, priority command on this ladder, please. So we built the houses. Okay, later on, don't need them immediately. Because this guy needs to get out somehow. But yeah. Whenever you leave your little platform here, which is in fact like a being, a sapling, is gonna move up and just walk away. At which point you hope that all of your people are inside. What did I want first? I wanted farming. Technology, you get technology points baseline. Oh, not baseline, you get them over time, depending what, I think it's dependent on work being done by your little golems. But you just get it over time, it's not too complicated. When you have a technology point, you can just unlock something. There are farms, which I may want to build some. The problem is, they need, I think, 2 spaces overhead. And they require... what do you need? I haven't played in a second farming tile. You require stone, which I get here. So we can actually just like mine this out and go build a little staircase basically. Mutated soil. Due to influence of darkness, it takes a long time to mine. I don't think I immediately need a lot of stone, just a little bit of it. Okay, there's a lot more stone over there then. And I forgot to build a ladder. They can jump, I believe, two spaces upwards. And also they move faster in light. Which, priority settings, not you, farming, harvesting, transport. Take that out. Your priority is now construction. Your priority is mining and then that. Basically, you have a light source. These guys, they do not like it when it's dark. So you need to make them, you need to have torches around to make sure they walk and work quickly. Otherwise, all of them are basically... They have different traits. Human influence, based influence, and this guy is, I believe, an insect influence. Yes. There's also robot influence, if I recall correctly. They have no offensive structure. A column is starving. Yes, because you did not build a ladder as I instructed you to do. Now, you can actually go and eat some. Amazing how that works. I did set someone on priority construction, didn't I? Yes, your priority construction. What's interesting is that you can basically control how much of the resource... I'm gonna mind it out. I don't wonder why it's sparked out. You can basically control how much of the soul is used. So you can actually just control how well they do, because these traits, they stack. So if you go insect influence, like I think level 3, up to level 3, it's just stronger. As far as I understood until now. I'm not sure why you mine this tile first, because you can't even reach it. That's 1 stone, so we're gonna need to mine a few more of those. Anyway. We have offensive structures. All enemies, I believe, just come from the raid. And that is 2 spaces, so... I have, what, 11 more? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. 11 more, meaning like a 6x5 and a 5x4. Can be built here. And then I'm gonna also need a table to make myself ballista bolts. And since we need a few more rocks, we're gonna mine this area, as well as this thing. Cancel that torch, build it 1 further down. I am not really great with this type of game. I'm gonna be fully honest. But I do kinda like the art style of the little golems with the ponchos. Okay. Also, I think I said it once already, if you slap tower defense on anything, I will most likely play it. You can also build torches inside, which I think is necessary for some buildings. Actually build that up there and then have a torch for this area there, which they can't reach. Right. Cancel this one. This one. Wall torch. They do have the ability to jump a little bit, but not too much. You can also build ladders inside, which will just open a hatch in the ceiling. And I think you can build ladders, you can build platforms. Pillars for structural integrity, so to speak. Production, a basic work table here. Because we do need to build... There was... yeah, light. As soon as this torch is built, it should be better over there. Do I? No, I don't think I need a torch over there. I need a torch here, I need a torch there. Bright. Oh, you can filter out the actual just sunlight. Okay. So, we can... production... ballista bolts... which I think always makes 10, and we will keep, like, 10 of those stocked. And then I think what makes sense is to have a storage zone, like in this building. God damn it. Can I filter that? Settings. Switch all, switch all. I only want like ammo in there. Because most enemies come from the right side. As far as I know, that's what I've observed until now. Okay, how's the light looking? Okay-ish. Okay, this is maybe in the way I should have maybe thought of that. Relocate up here. Relocating things, definitely something I like to have in games like this. Even though I don't play a lot of them. I'm more one of the like classic city builders. Played a lot of mana loads recently. Okay, as soon as this part is done, I'm gonna mark these for mining. Wonderful. Okay, manufacture 100 rounds of ammunition. I'm gonna need additionally more ballistae. And what I'm also gonna build is a barricade in front of it. And then just a second ballista behind it. Last time the ballista got wrecked pretty quickly. Because I forgot to build a defensive structure in front of it. Which, fun fact, I also did with this one. Okay, I should also priority settings. You are now gonna focus on the production. Meaning he will grab wood from over here. And then produce ballista bolts, which are then transported to the ballista. If the ballista is full, it should be transported to this storage area, which only allows ammunition. You do not allow ammunition. I'm not sure why we're storing torches in there, but I'll take it, I guess. Alright, I have my 3 ballista. Still working on the manufacturing of more. Then, bearing strength. Basically, I don't think I've ever seen it be in the safe category, because this is just a normal building and it's already in a caution. This allows me to I think, plant apple trees in my farming spots. Not really necessary right now. What I think I'd rather focus on is... Okay, modern weapons and... Here, the hand drill. If we find an ore vein, that should allow me to mine that. Which I think is necessary to get metal. I haven't really gotten to that last time in my first 2 attempts. And I hope I actually managed to not die on this specific attempt. Yep, he's storing it there. Perfect. I want to store it there because the ballistas do need to be reloaded. And you kind of want your ammo to be close to that. Here, for example, we have a little ore vein. A rock vein, to be precise. Not actually exactly sure how to pronounce that word. And if I have a hand drill, which I think I can build somewhere, hand drill, I can basically just set it there. If I understand correctly. I'm gonna need to try that out. Place it in front of an ore vein, in front. So yeah, I guess it would go here. I don't think I have the time to do that, because I think the storm will arrive in like a day. It will tell me. And preferably I just get a few more rocks so we can start farming here also. I think... even with outline they can be used for walls, floors or ceilings, however the bearing strength is weak. I need to set a farming zone on these. And then, per farming zone, I can set what crops I want. And if you have a farming zone, every farming zone uses the same crop. So if you do 2, you only set 1 crop. Which means that at the start, I'm just gonna have 4 separate farming zones. For corn, for lettuce, then for tomatoes, and lastly for wheat. Then you are good at farming and harvesting. You're good at transport, so you are now gonna do the construction as well. Production, I think we always need to have going on. How big is the cooking pot? That's fine. Right, that's the Darkstorm is approaching. Meaning we would like to leave soon. Which I think I'll probably do this night. Will arrive in less than 1 day. If caught in the storm, you will continuously take damage. Start preparing for departure. Yes. Cancel, like most of this mining. Focus on the transport. Okay, so mining will now be done basically whenever we have time. You focus on farming and harvesting. Production of ammo mostly. Transport. That seems okay. Now we have a cooking pot. Add a production line. What can you do? Everything, soup. Put all kinds of ingredients together, it is easy to eat. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Is that just run on? Just activate it? Make that like 5... No, keep 5 stocked. Because I think my boys eat once a day. So if we kept 5 stocked, we should have enough. Actually, keep 6 stocked. Because then, if we have 1 day... Keep 6 stocked. Then, what map? Leaving. What we can do is basically there's a threat assessment, which resources there are. Like here we have... Is this iron? I think it's iron. And most importantly, what enemies there are. These are robotic ones. Insect, and I think this is beast. Further going paths. Relatively easy. Okay, I can see that this offers me the most paths. The resources are... No, you are metal, I think. Mostly wood, mostly rock, wood, stone. You only go to here. Go over there then. Then all of the golems will move on. And as soon as everyone's in, we can depart. I do love the idea of just a giant walking tree twig with ballistas on it. Also, if you zoom out, I just always forget that. If you zoom out far enough, it shows the actual buildings, which is always a really nice touch. To see that they are actual buildings and not just like a wall. The traveling sections work relatively easy. Enemies come from over here, your buildings shoot automatically. I still have manufactured 100 rounds of ammunition. I'm not gonna need them immediately. The ballistas unfortunately do sometimes miss. The more enemies there are, the less they miss. Because, well, you will hit something. Okay, apparently not. And the later enemies are a lot harder. Also, I just realized these things are gigantic. Like, one of these is bigger than a ballista. Also, get those tutorials out the way. Require ammunition, yeah, production category. And the rooms mainly because you can't place everything outside. Also, if I wanted to be very I just realized why you'd want to have buildings in storage, because when you leave you can't just like pack them up and then put them down again when you arrive at the new location. That would have maybe been smart. Right, and now I can create a new golem, which I do here by spawn a golem. And here you can basically, yeah, you have beast, bird, human, mecha and insect. And you basically just set how much of it you want to add to your new golem. I don't think I want to make a new golem right now, because I don't know how effective it is to make one immediately versus making one later with additional souls. Also, apparently we are limited to 2 times speed here. Not entirely sure why that would be. And then this will arrive approximately 5 days, approximately. I don't know. So the thing I don't know is this is approximately 5 days until the storm arrives. Storm has arrived. This is approximately 6 days, so does it arrive immediately? That would be bad. Would also massively limit how much time I have. And that should be the last wave, I think. Or not. Apparently we arrived. So, during the defense section, during this walking, you don't really have a lot to do. And it buried itself. Lovely. Okay, go ahead with the harvest. Everything here, we will just strip mine the entire land. And then we can mine down here. And immediately also just set up a ladder. As well as a... Do I immediately want to set up a torch? No, not necessarily. And you focus on the harvesting as well. Okay. I think I might want to set someone to kind of prioritize mining. Just a little bit. And I think someone definitely needs to be focused on construction. Do I have actually... I don't have anybody who's really good at construction. I know the robots are apparently really good at mining. And then repair and construction is the only thing missing, which is probably the birds. Haven't seen those yet. Also, I think the glowing shows where my veins are. Mine over here. And these and those. And also like this rock. That's blue because I don't know what's there. That's kinda neat. And then have a torch here. How much? Okay, you can see the growth rate by clicking on them. That's good. There are better storage solutions, I believe. Tron Accelerator. Yeah, for that we need ammo. For this we need electricity. We can. Large stone arrowhead. With a sharp point made of stone. It is used to make stone ballista bolts. And then we have upgraded versions. Also wall-mounted ballistas. That's kinda neat. Cannons require gunpowder. And then we have a flak cannon. Like, the technology we apparently have at our hands is kind of all over the place. Like, we have flak cannons, we have just straight up lasers. Oh yeah, we have also multi-missile launchers, because why not? Just a surface-to-air missile system. The obvious next step after ballistas. Okay. What I unlock next is probably gonna be use removed items. That's kinda neat. What I'm gonna do next is try and unlock the ballista, which I think hits a bit harder. Because this basically is attack power 11 and a power coefficient of 1. With the stone ballista bolts, it would be a power coefficient of 2, so I think it is double the damage. The ballista, the trebuchet has a power of 33. However, it has a lot less range. 15 to be precise. And I think it's, yeah, it takes longer to shoot as well. Okay, as soon as this guy is done producing all of the stuff we want produced, like we have not enough everything soup yet, we don't have enough bolts, still gonna take a while. And yeah, if I recall correctly, you want the... Also, I just saw we need a wall torch in here as well. The core also does produce light, but as these are actual buildings, they have walls, meaning that the light from this thing does not go in here. Light from this torch does not go in there. Technology. Anything I want to unlock first? Like, this requires electricity. Meaning, for that I need the coal generator, which first requires coal. There's solar power, solar generators. Unfortunately, there's no nuclear. I don't think so. A canning machine for canned food. Fully automatic cooking system, that sounds kinda neat. A cement maker. A blast furnace for metals, but for that we need coal. And then everything up there I don't think we can use for now, except the hand drill there. So yeah. Put points into that. And then we are also gonna production line, add a production line. We need... Yeah. Apparently only one large stone arrowhead to make 10 stone ballista bolts. That's kinda neat. Can we keep... So here is a question I have. Keep them stocked. And then also keep 10 of those stocked. That should probably be a new production line. Keep stocked. What exactly does the run on mean? Yeah, priority setting. Let me actually go to... Can I... To tutorial notes. Production settings. Okay, but it doesn't tell me... Yeah, it doesn't tell me what exactly the run on mean. So most of these are very much self-explanatory. If I add one and then say run on large stone arrowhead. It just makes infinite of them. Also, you settings allow those. You, on the other hand, do not allow those. But it does not I would actually want to keep... no, wait, that's... Keep 10 stocked, we have 10... Oh, keep 100 stocked, I should probably do then. Or, like, keep 50 stocked, that should be fine. And then from these also 50. Then the large stone arrowhead. I don't want to make them infinite of them, so... Keep, like... keep like 5 of them stocked so we can make some ballista bolts on also ballista bolts. Keep also 5 stocked. So we have enough to keep to make stone ballista bolts whenever we run out, without having to do anything previously. You can create a new golem. I am aware, thank you. Don't really want to yet, though. Insect influence, form light. Does okay? So I think they require actual light to heal. I don't think I've ever seen them take damage, so not entirely sure how relevant that is. And we make more soup. It was not day 6, so approximately 6 days. Assume means that after 6 days here, the storm will approach, which would be day 11. No, day 12. We arrived at day 6. Okay, and then the production line just goes from top to bottom based on what we can make. Currently, we don't have rocks, so we can't make the pelting rocks. However, I can actually manually aim them. That's kind of neat. Not cancel. Relocate to here. Because then we want to build a trebuchet. That thing is gigantic. Okay. We need to relocate both of them. Relocate you actually to here. And yeah, we will just relocate this one again. Relocate to here. Then we can build another barricade. Here and here. And then a trebuchet there. The trebuchet apparently has a lot better cone to hit, but less range, less forward range. Okay. I don't think I can build these indoors. Yeah, cannot be built inside. There are wall-mounted ballista, as you may have seen in the tech tree, so I don't know how those work then. For now, I think I just want to mine me some rocks. And I think we might actually just be running out of food, because I don't know if this is enough. Build a ladder. Like here. And then build another room. And I think I can just build... I can in fact just build above the core. Which 6x5 should be sufficient, and then we can use wooden tiles here to build a little bridge. Which has no support, and I don't think we can make it a support because the wooden pillars also cannot be built over the core. These two have no support because this doesn't exist yet. Now they have a support. They can't reach because... Okay, we do have a lot of there. And then I'm just gonna try and build farming inside here. Which, now that I think about it, demolish that. We will just build a wide wooden house there. And then we have like 2 spaces outside that doesn't really matter. Wait, can I build houses inside other houses? It's kind of weird. Also, you require metal, huh? Limestone rock. We'll get limestone. I don't know what limestone does, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to grab some. Build me another ladder there. The mining apparently takes a while. But yeah, I kind of want this so I have more food production. Don't want this here. Not yet, at least. Mine this wood as well. The pattern they mine in does not really make sense, I don't think. I'm gonna cancel that. Because he cannot jump up 3 tiles, so he would just bury himself there. So to never return, to never escape. Okay, this is done. Wait, why is this still here? Didn't I demolish that? Demolish. Okay, if you build a house over another house, the stuff inside that was the previous house is going transformed into wooden tiles and wooden pillars. Okay, that kind of makes sense, I think. Also, don't demolish this right now because you need to get up to there. Which, for that, you need to demolish that so you can jump up there. Demolishing, I believe, does count as part of construction. Would at least make sense. Still haven't found a vein yet. And I have like 3 more days. Build me a ladder here in the middle. Actually, no, don't do that. Demolish, demolish, demolish. Where is it? There it is. Demolish this, demolish these 2. Then build me a ladder over here. Then have those there. This isn't high enough. Yeah, that's... Okay, so the 7x7 would have been smarter. In which case... Cancel that. Cancel those. Demolish. Demolish this house. And the ladder. Technically, if it doesn't have support, I think it should just collapse. Yeah, it collapsed. Okay. Good to see that works as expected. Because what I basically want to do is build a tall wooden house. And then we just have some area in the outdoors, I guess that's fine. But in the tall wooden house, I can then grab basically like a ladder here to the outside, which currently doesn't have support because the bottom is not built. But then we can also build like farming tiles here. And I think the farming tiles need 2 spaces above. Different materials, yeah, no rocks and no wood. Okay, they have built the ladder. At least most of the ladder. Which is good enough. Maybe I should have created the golem. Ah, meal settings. Everybody can eat everything. I think they have... Actually... Do not eat the ingredients. prioritize, and forbid. Right. Because I want the ingredients to get into the everything soup. Also, apparently we are all vegetarians here. Bill. Can't afford that, I guess. We are going to need a wall torch here. Which I think I'm just gonna cancel that specific one. Actually cancel that specific one. Build this one, and then we can have a wall torch over here. And that should give light to everything. I hope. Oh, we do have the rocks now. Doesn't need metal, needs rocks. Okay, bit confusing that the sign for missing material... Oh, it could be a log, actually. And not a rock. Not a metal. Not a metal bar. But the trebuchet is done. That is great. I wonder if what the range is in. Is the range in, like, meters? Bearing strength. Right. So the bearing strength is basically... That's actually a really neat setup to have there. Definitely looks a lot better than mine. I hope the trebuchet is done. Actually gonna... Might want to prioritize that. Why are you not doing anything? Because you're hungry. You are also hungry. Golem is starving. You have unused technology points. Technology points. What do I unlock? Do unlock me coal, I think. Okay, you know what? Meal settings, you are allowed to eat everything. Just so you don't starve. I'm not quite sure why he went up the ladder, walked to the left, went up down this ladder to get to the food. Instead of just walking in front of the core. But it doesn't really matter. I do hope that this wall torch provides enough lighting for all of this. Alright, trebuchet. Here. Set ammo. Only the stone ballista bolts. Because we want to make sure we use the good stuff. Even though we don't have enough of them, I guess. Oh, well, that's fine. You are equipped. Wonderful. And now we need more wood and stone. Okay. Stones should be done relatively quickly. You do have everything. No, you don't have everything. We do have enough materials, but you don't have enough wood as well. Okay. You could actually just, you know, go... The beast influence one is this one, I believe. Yeah, construction and transport. Then the insect one. This is the human one, I believe. Nope, that's insect influence. Okay, you are the human influence. Red is beast. White is human. Okay. I do kind of want to see the bird influence. Okay, we can build that. I should also... Farming zone here and here. And then we're gonna do another corn seedling. We're gonna do another tomato seedling. We're gonna do another lettuce seedling. And then I want to unlock the apple trees Farming tiles improve growing off-season crops. Farming is possible with improved growth speed of plants. They can slowly grow plants even without light. They can be used to walls, floors, or ceilings. However, bearing strength is weak. So that would be the next step. I definitely do want... Oh, I can mark them. Neat. They will harvest automatically, I'm pretty sure, but I can probably mark them just for priority. Tomato seedling. And now we just have a few more crops, so I think the food situation should improve. Yeah, just pick the lettuce. And then grow a new one. As a farmer should. Replacement buildings. Tiles, pillars, and rooms can be replaced. Replacement building allows you to construct new structures on a square that already has a building without demolishing the existing one. To replace a building... Right. When a room is replaced, we convert into tiles and pillars of the same material. Okay, that makes sense. So you don't have to... Because these can only grow indoors, I'm pretty sure you'd have to remove them, then the room, and then this. You have a bearing strength of 240. Thankfully, I'm pretty sure the only thing that will ever be on you is the farms. Because this is built on the houses. And the bearing strength is apparently calculated per tile. Yeah, so we're not harvesting up there. Okay, there'd be on a vein over here, but I don't think we have the time for that. So, next step of the journey, I'll probably just make me some more golems. To make sure we do have enough. Do you actually need electricity? Bearing strength 500, weight 13. Does not look like you need electricity, at least it doesn't say so. You do need electricity, you need coal. This requires electricity. But allows us to make apple pie. A cooked apple. Mining speed. So they have different... They apparently do have different bonuses. Depending on... Yeah, farming and collecting. Construction and repair. Production and cooking. Movement. Plus 50%. So these are basically for the specific types of golems. If I see that correctly. Basically going... You are good at moving fast. If you eat this, you will be even better at moving fast. Okay, farming zone here for wheat seedlings. And then up here I'm gonna do, like, trees. And I hope the trees don't need more space than the other farming spots. Also, we have 10 stone ballista bolts. We do have... Okay, yeah. Stones are probably prioritized for construction. Everything soup. Resources required any one items. So you can make a soup out of a single item. But, yeah, kind of makes sense. And you do need... Yeah, you need fuel. Okay. I'm gonna be building a golem right now because I want to see how the mixing and matching goes. And I hope it goes well. Also. Drink. This is definitely a slower game. And I think it's probably not as brutal as some of the other games of this type. These side-scrolling city builders like Oxygen Not included. Is probably a lot more difficult. Though to be fair, I don't know if this is the entirety of the world map or if it... I'm pretty sure these haven't been here before. Where have they? I don't know if it just continues until in like an endless mode type of deal. Everything soup. Yeah. There is I used to have basically what is an everything soup, where you just take whatever you have in your kitchen and throw it all in one pot. Which, fun fact, in Germany is just called one pot. Cancel that so we can mine that up there without issue. So yeah, we do. It does exist. I have eaten it a lot. It's all basically always, hey, the stuff is gonna run out. It's gonna expire soon. Just toss all of it into a single pot and be done with it. And most of the time, for some reason, that actually was kind of okay. Can we get another technology point? Need 95 more, which I don't know at which rate it is produced. And I don't know if it depends on how many golems you have. Ah, I can. Right. Should do that at some point. So there would be a vein beneath here, I'm pretty sure. But I don't think I have the space. The wall torch can be done. You don't have support. And I should be able to jump from this ladder to this spot to farm there. Which, farming zone 1. And I'm gonna wait until I have the technology point so I can do apple trees and trees. The apple trees produces wood. You just produce wood, you produce... Okay, so you produce 10 wood, you produce 5 wood and 5 apples. Maximum harvest yield 6, 3, 2, and 5. Okay. And they should be able to get there. I'm pretty confident. Storm should arrive in like a second. So I hope we can mine this wood over there. I'm not gonna set up a hand drill right now. Can I actually just build a hand drill? Let me actually just build one. Requires 5 wood and 5 stone. It's kinda expensive. Okay, more ballista bolts. You all have, I'm pretty sure, stone ballista bolts now because you're not allowed to have the other ones. How many rocks do we have still? 3. I have no clue what limestone is for. And then if I dismantle that, I guess I get the new one? Right, if I say relocate, remove. Right, so demolish destroys it, remove packs it up. I assume. And that should then... he nabbed that and ran off with it. What do you make with them? You just store them there. And then you nab them and bring them over here so you can't build... Okay, that was maybe a waste of time. Okay, we don't need to mine this piece. Okay, hand drill. You do have a durability. However, now I can remove you. Darkstorm is approaching. We will cancel like all of this and this. We will remove you as well. We will cancel these. And now we have a torch building. Which is just in storage now. And then the sand drill will also just be in storage. Which means, hopefully, I'll find a vein next time and we can just use the hand drill. And you can carry more than one thing. Wonderful. Alright. Then everything is here. Where do I go? So you last longer, 8 days versus 5 days, and then these all last 7 days. Rock, coal, and I think that's metal, however no wood. Yeah. Go there, depart, ready. And now I want to see how well the catapult does, the trebuchet does. It's actually just completely hidden behind that house. It's kinda neat. And I assume the wall-mounted ballistas are just on the outside then. So last time I lost at this stretch because of these fuckers. Farming zone, bearing strength 240. Right, zones, relatively simple. Oh shit, it pierces. So these guys have just a shit ton of health, comparatively. If you see this. The small guys have like 20 health, because 2 ballista bolts killed them. These guys have like 200. I'm actually gonna count. I'm gonna check how many hits they take. Food stores are running low. I am aware. Thank you. I have set up a new farming space for that. $22. I'm gonna focus on this guy. So we have now taken 55 damage. 86. 100, and that's about 150 now. That was about 200 at this point, so we're looking at like 300 health. And yeah, the wooden barricades have a lot of health, comparatively, considering that they're basically just scrap wood we slapped together. Also, oh, this is the house that needs the repair. Okay. Repairs, I think, requires materials, which we do not have wood. So we can't repair those at the moment. But the fact that this thing shoots a rock that pierces through enemies is definitely an advantage over the... I thought it's just more power. But yeah, that makes it a lot better. Also for a 64 crit, love it. But yeah, we basically went from 20 health to 300. And that last time caught me by complete surprise. Also, that makes me wonder, if I just check technology, we do have Gatlings, apparently. Or like chain guns, which deal 18 power, firing interval 4, rapid shots 10. So I guess it shoots 10 shots every 4 unit of time. And this is more of a deserts area. Neat. Do we have anything to harvest? Absolutely nothing. Nitrate soil, potato! We will just mine up some potatoes. Don't forget to build a ladder down there. And then mine up all of the potatoes. And we do have a torch with us, so I can just energy torch. We do use removed items, so they will probably just take this thing. It actually already shows. Yeah, they will just take this and move it over there. Okay, technology should be ready soon. Metal tile. Do we get elevators at some point? Steel barricades. That definitely sounds good. Cement, concrete pillar, concrete tile. Okay, that's what the limestone is for. And then we can have a concrete barricade. Damage resistance 20%. Yeah, the wood has no damage resistance, and all of the better buildings have higher damage resistance. Okay. That is good to know. I can see a vein over there. So, mine me to there, and ladder me down there. Stone tiles. It's kind of weird to me that this farming spot costs more than an entire 1x1 block out of metal. That is neither. Days until expiry, 5. Okay, the last ladder there isn't needed. Don't mind there. And also priority command on these two. Because that should be an ore vein, shouldn't it? Yeah, you require... that's 80 units of rocks and you require a hand drill. It's just a potato. Literally just mining potatoes out of the fucking ground. Build me that hand drill. You can create a new golem. Alright. Golem. So, if I put... I can put both of those in. However, I don't actually want to do that, I don't think. Spawn another insect one. Technology, apple tree, and tree. Then a farming zone. You are going to be apple trees, and you are going to be just a normal tree. Okay. We can now... priority settings. You are going to be transport and others. And then you will also help with the harvesting and farming. So I do hope I can restrict who can go and use that thing also. Limestone rock, lump of coal. Definitely sounds like something I'd want. So build me a ladder down to there. And then also mine these areas. That's also just coal. Build me wooden tiles. Except this one. For that we're gonna need more ladders. Limestone, limestone, limestone. The nitrate soil contains neither. Crystallized soil, very hard to dig through. Potato, nitrate. There's another ore vein down there, which I'm gonna mine out. And see what's there. Also now, you, production line, everything soup, keep 10. I can actually just type it, okay. This does fall on the others, I believe. So where exactly are you right now? You are over here. You're transporting stuff. Have I placed this incorrectly? Okay. Remove that. Ladder has collapsed. Where has the ladder collapsed? Oh, we dug out that spot. Okay. And now the ladder will collapse again, will it? Okay, I don't need to dig there. This ladder hasn't collapsed. That's also rock. Do I need to mine those out completely? Also, do not build those there. Just mine. Then other hand drill. Specialized mining tools are required. So if I place you here, that should be in front of the... Does a rock knock count? Ah, okay, now it works. So I guess I have to mine out the entire thing. Also, incredible technique there. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that piece of coal. I'm just gonna leave that. Dig out here. And then we're gonna build a second hand drill. Here. But before we do that, we can't because we don't have wood. Okay, cancel that then. We will continue building a ladder further down. Nitrate soil, lump of coal. What do I do with the nitrate? Not mean settlings. Technology. Or it's just metals. So for that I need iron. Do I need the nitrate for that? No, iron ore. What do I use the Oh, the nitrate probably goes into gunpowder. Niter and coal. Right. Just have like a backroom bomb building facility. It's crystallized soil. Degraded soil, that's just stone. Nitrate soil. There was... on the map, there should be iron ore here. At least a little bit. So maybe I just dig down further. How deep can I even go? Lump of gold ore, what? Apparently we just see some areas. That I assume is the lower end. What do I do with gold ore? Maybe cables? Spectral condenser, yeah, for that we need gold. So I assume we need gold for mostly electricity stuff. Yeah, okay. Meaning that I don't really need it like right now. Ladder down here. Not here. Then we can mine out a few spaces. You are in light, are you? You are not. In which case we will... Do you actually even care? I don't really care if you care, I'm gonna build you a torch anyway. And then we're gonna build a torch down here. So we can mine at least a little bit of iron ore. We can also have a torch like here. I don't see any iron ore down here, but a bunch of coal, so mine that. That's nitrate, potatoes, stone, food stores are running low. Yeah, I hope that we do have 2 people on harvesting and farming priority. Days until expiry. So I assume the stuff expires after an amount of time. Okay, we got 2 iron ore from that. That ain't great. Mine to the sides and see if we can find more of it. And if not, we can just go down to the... remove those ladders. Okay, we cannot remove ladders, we can only demolish them. In which case, I don't think we need to I don't have wood for the torches. That's a problem. Lamp, ceiling light. Power consumption 2. Do I have to transfer the electricity or does it do that automatically? I think I'm gonna do... You do not have a power consumption. You need gold, actually. You need iron, so I can't use you anyway until I have the metal processing. And you need gold and iron, so I can't afford you either. Meaning the next step, you need an energy conversion module, and a precision gearbox, which is like over here somewhere? Sensor, shape charge, exploding rockets. No, that's modern weapons. Hey, we can have TNT. Where is that actually? Where is the precision gearbox? I assume it is actually just over there somewhere. What do you look like? Like a scope. I do not see it. This is where I make titanium and gold. Titanium pillar, titanium tile, titanium barricade, 70% damage resistance. That sounds like something I'd like. I don't see the precision gearbox here anywhere, so I assume I can just make that baseline on a work table that is good enough for it. You are growing slowly. Ah, perfect. Now the question remains, what do I unlock? Furnace electric grill, fully automatic, so we can build a furnace. Simple cooking tool uses coal as fuel. I think that's a bit too large though. And I also cannot build it right now because I don't have wood. Do I just get the stone houses? 10 by 4, that's kinda large. Stone mansion, tall stone house, large stone storage room. Sure, get the stone houses. Now I can build stone houses. Which is indeed kinda long. I think I need to plan this out better. I cannot build a 5 by 4, however I can build like a 6 by 10. Found rocks. Rocket cores exhausted. Okay, remove the drill. I need to plan my layouts better. But just having like a big building over here for exclusively storage, and then a second one above, because 10 by 4 that is 8 spaces inside, that's 8 plots for farming. And then I'd have like 2 spaces on the left open to do whatever. A large stone tower. That's probably gonna just be on the front. Lump of iron ore, that's perfect. I can't build torches because I don't have wood. Which sucks. Okay, we have found iron ore though. And the iron ore apparently takes a while to dig up. Have a bite. I think I can build the farming zones outside, which would make it easier to then later change it into stone buildings. The problem is if I get rid of this now, I kind of also... You are 5 by 4, you are 6 by 10, 6 by 5. So I can replace you just straight up. And you if I needed to. The 6 by 10 would be, what, 9 spaces up? Which would probably be my best farming opportunity? If I see that correctly. Okay, so the orange thing means I cannot build those. Okay. Cancel this mining. And then we instead mine downwards. That's a good amount of iron ore. So farming is gonna be the most important thing. Followed by maybe... Four by 10. I think I might actually... 10 by 4. I think I might actually just replace that. This should just be... This should remain as wooden tiles. Yeah, that takes a while to build. But it should be still enough space above for the farm to work. Then I can demolish these pillars and these tiles and this ladder and this and this and these, because I don't necessarily immediately need them right now, but I can use the wood. Okay, I think I've learned a bunch of stuff I can apply for another attempt should it come to one. Rock exhausted? Where did we exhaust the rock? Oh, from the covine. Where? Ooh, okay, so there are other types of veins. That's very good. Right, I think I've learned for next time. And most of my stuff collapsed because it didn't have any support anymore. Hey, Gollum is starving. Right. I think I learned what I wanted to learn. Namely, grab all of your stuff. I think I'm gonna attempt to try that one. I'm gonna try... Attempt and try is the same thing. I'm gonna do another attempt at some point with more of a view on the future, because You are 6 by 10, you are 7 by 7, you are 9 by 6. So that's all buildings we already have, building sizes. 11 by 10 is just gigantic. However, that's so far in the future. I can just recycle everything and then replace. And you are 6 by 5, 7 by 6, which is something we don't have. No. But we do have 7 by 7. Small iron silo. And then a 9 by 6. So 9 by 6, 6 by 5, 7 by 7 repeats itself over and over. And then made to look like a radar tower. It is not functional. That's great. How much range do you actually have? Consecutive shots, 8. It allows you to ignore obstructions such as sound and requires electricity. Okay. Guided missile, night vision scanner. Requires a significant amount. Right. Because what I'm thinking is I do want to replace with stone buildings quickly. And I think a mistake I made was not getting the next golem immediately. Because that kind of slowed us down massively. I will make I will make like 5 by 4s next to each other. And I kind of actually have like a ladder on the left to get up. And not use up that much space inside. Right, anyway. Gonna be another attempt. Even though I'm very much aware that this one could go further, I kinda doubt it. Or rather, I don't want to deal with it. Because now I kind of want to replace with stone. And that's not gonna happen immediately. Anyway. I hope you have a nice Sunday tomorrow. Hope you have a nice evening. I'm gonna go make myself some food, which is probably gonna just be sliced bread with sausage. And otherwise, yeah, hope you have a nice evening. Hope you have a good night. I hope you have a nice Sunday tomorrow. I will. And otherwise, goodbye.